Hi, we are the iTunes Titans, and we'll be going over the project overview, user requirements, business roles, business questions, data outputs, physical data model, database implements, answering business questions. Um, Now for our project overview, our group chose to focus Apple Music, a music streaming platform that offers creative playlists, digital radio, and an extensive library of over 100 million songs. Apple Music business model is a subscription-based, generates profits to individual, family, and student plans. Apple Music earns a revenue by charging users a recurrency fee to access its content and also provides visibility for artists, labels through the insights and monetization plays. The primary organization goal is to deliver endlessly user experience for music discovery while offering artists and producers the robust analyze, optimizing music releases strategies. This project focus on monitoring Apple Music intentional database using by tracking user subscription, song libraries, stream data, um, artist earnings, playlist creations, and users interactions. And now going over our user requirements. Um, Apple Music Integrated Database supports a subscription-based platform that is data-driven music experience following users' requirements outlines based on how stakeholders such as users, artists, and administrators will interact with the system. So these are some of our users. As one of the users want to see stream playlists on platforms so they can discover public creators or new music. As a for a record label, they want to see the total streams and royalties generated by artists under the label so they can see the performance. As an artist, they want to know what regions their music reaches and how much is the stream of each area so they can plan tours and the marketing. And then for our business plan, our our business rules. Uh, each each users must subscribe exactly for a plan. A subscription can be activated by many users. Each user has to create zero or more playlists. Each playlist must be created by exactly one user or multiple depending on the plan. Each playlist has to include one or two songs. Each song can appear one or more in playlists, and um, each genre can be associated with many songs. Each song must be associated with one album, and each album has must need to created by one artist. And our extra rules will be each song must be performed at least by one artist. Each artist can perform zero to more songs. Each artist must belong to one genre. Each artist must be signed to one record label. Each record label can represent multiple artists. Each stream must tie to one song and one user, and one user can stream multiple songs. Each song can be streamed by multiple users, and each user account must have a unique email address, and each user must have a region associated at the time of sign up. So those are our 20 business rules. And then for our 10 questions, business questions are what are the 10 top stream songs um, overall in the data set? How many users sign up each year? What is the total stream duration per user? What is the total numbers of songs for each genre? Which genre are the most popular by stream volume? What are the most frequent search terms overall database? What is the total revenue potential from all defined payment plans annually? And what are the top songs in the highest ratings? And what is the duration of users by region? And what is the total duration of songs in each category by genre?
All right, so to start out with our conceptual data model, we created an entity relationship diagram. Our conceptual ERD helps us to understand how different parts of a system relate to each other. In the case of Apple Music, our ERD shows the main parts of the music streaming service, like users, artists, songs, and playlists, and how they're all connected. So kind of just to go over the beginning, our conceptual model, we kind of start with the user, base it around our business requirements and our user requirements. Each user, we kind of put all the details through there, and then each user has their own plan, and they subscribe to a specific plan. Each user can create playlists, kind of like we said before. Each user create or rates and reviews songs, and they also download songs. So it kind of branches out from everything kind of branches out from the user and leads to different things as well. So the user can also review and download those different songs. As far as the next section goes, each playlist contains multiple songs. So the songs connect then to the lyric and to the album. The artist is the one who writes the lyrics and creates the album, and the lyric can be in multiple different languages. Like I said, these all just kind of connect different ways. We can see how the artist can write the song and or write the lyrics, and each lyric can be in its own language. And each lyric contain or is contained inside of a song, and each song is in an album. Then we kind of moved on to our logical model where we added different attributes to each entity. We have different things. We added more, such as like its own subscription, and then that moves off to a different thing as well. We have our devices that are all connected to different users. You can have multiple devices for one user, or multiple devices for multiple users. We have different regions that would be associated, different downloads, different ratings, different playlists. We also decided to add in search history, as that can show a lot more with different user history as well. If you want to go to the next slide for me. We then have our song, which kind of is one of the main things again as well. So user and song seem to be our main entities as they connect to just about everything. Our song, we have different things such as the duration, the genre, the album, the lyric, just all these different attributes that attach to it. Most of these end up attaching to other things such as lyric, language, artist, and album. We even have the genre that we decided to add in there as well. If you want to move to the next one, I believe we'll move on to our physical data model, where we decided we had multiple foreign keys and primary keys for each entity, and we made them list out, and we selected all the cardinality for it. Once again, everything kind of branches off of user and off of song, which all just kind of connects it all back to each other. Listening history came through together as well because you attach both song and user to the listening history, and each device has its own listening history as well. We also have our playlists that are connected back to our user, which is also connected to song as well. Yeah, you're good to go to the next one. And then lyric, song, artist, album, genre, and playlist song all kind of connect together as well in their own way. That playlist song does connect back to playlist, which connects back to playlist or to user as well. So it all connects back to the user and to the song as well. So that's kind of our basic setup of our entity relationship diagram.
Okay, I was responsible for the database implementation. That included writing the DDL and DML scripts to create and populate the tables. So on the screen right now, you'll see just a short little snippet of both the DDL and DML scripts, where I created the tables and then populated them with the data. So now moving into our first query, this answers business question number two, which is how many users were signed up each year. So to kind of run through the query, kind of what it's doing. So we're selecting the year, we're extracting the year from the user's join date, and then we're counting how many users joined in each year, and then grouping it by year so that the count is calculated for each year, and then just ordering by ascending, which sorts the year from earliest to latest. And so that's the query to answer our second business question.
And then on this slide, we have two queries related to the music catalog and listener engagement. On the first query, it shows a clear overview of the volume of music that exists for each genre, and it's crucial for understanding the current content inventory and what genres are prevalent and which ones may need more music. The second query shows which genres the listeners are actually engaging with the most. It shows that some genres that have a small amount of like songs may end up still having a lot of streams, which shows which genres may need more promotion or again more songs added. And then moving on to the next slide, the next query shows the it shows just what's the total revenue potential from all defined payment plans annually. And this is an important financial metric which sums up the annual potential of all payment plans, and it can immediately show total possible revenue if every plan were utilized, which is essential for financial forecasting and strategic pricing decisions. And then the second query shows the distribution of users by country, which shows where the user base is targeted and where and like it could also like help localize content and services and target advertising more effectively. So overall, we have successfully designed a database system for Apple Music. We've analyzed user requirements, defining over 20 specific needs to ensure the system serves its stakeholders, from listeners to content managers, and we translated those into business rules, which help provide operational consistency. The ERDs directly support these needs, ensuring a well-structured solution. And we've also created queries to show how the data in the DDL and the DML can help answer these critical business questions. Ultimately, this database empowers Apple Music to make data-driven decisions, optimize its service, and continue enhancing the user experience while maximizing business value. We believe that this solution provides a strong foundation for the growth of Apple. Thank you.